Happy birthday. Happy solar return, Aries. This is your third bonus birthday message. Welcome if you are new. It is 3/18, the new moon in Pisces. And I'm going to tell you the synchronicities are off the charts with this particular video, right? Welcome. In the description box, I will link in all of your birthday messages. And I was holding that up there because I did get some new incense for you, and I wanted to try this Velvet Kiss, the honey and the nectar. I feel like we're gonna have, this is the one, okay? I saw 333, okay? Gemini energy, okay? And Cancer sign, Aries, 617, 61. Someone could also be 61. I even saw 144. 111, so Capricorn, Aquarius, 124, and 4th of July, 704. Okay, so the weirdest thing I want to share. So I'm going to first get this going. And your candle, it smells so good. It smells so divine up here. Okay, I am using the coconut cherry macarons. A lot of stuff been going on. Okay, these are called the Romantics. And it's honey nectar. A bouquet of honey, golden embrace, intertwines with delicate essence of blooming flowers, caressing your senses with a captivating sweetness. Let this aromatic journey transport you to a realm of indulgence and bliss, where every breath is intoxicating, a rendezvous with nature's nectar, okay? These are made in India. Interesting, okay? Wyoming and Cheyenne, I don't know. We've had a lot of weird stuff so far. Okay, so once again, this is your third bonus birthday message where normally I will unbox or unveil. Now, this is not a brand new deck. I've already worked with this deck. I've had this. This is one of my favorites that was also chosen. The Kim Cron's Wild Unknown Archetype. Your pizza box. We got pizza. The big box. Pizza Hut dinner. Big box, okay? With the breadsticks, the cheese pizza, pepperoni, you got some wings in there, the archetype. So this was one of the decks that was chosen for your birthday messages. And I think it's beautiful. I'm doing it on the new moon. I just saw the synchronicities. I actually just went and had lunch. Took my vitamins, feeling good. This is weird. Okay, so the other connection is I did a new moon video with the Pick a Mermaid messages. And the one that pulled this one was honoring the masculine, and we have had some crazy stuff. That's why I also brought in I almost said Back to the Future. Weird. Okay. No bad vibes. Piscean energy. We are still in a bit of a retrograde, and there are some new names. There is definitely some angry. Okay. I'm also angry. But feeling chosen. That's so weird, 4th of July. I don't know if I'm going to give you names in this one. 117 as well, Capricorn. 124, yeah. 617, Geminis, which was different. I was like, okay. So a lot of these, I actually don't really recognize these dates and times. The beautiful thing is that one of my good Aries friends, I actually gave her this deck for her birthday last year. So, a connection with that as well. And we're doing archetypes as well with the new Transparent, okay? The Transparent Oracle, Transparency by Emily Carding. And that just, so there's gonna, I feel like that will be a connection. That will be your very last video, although it was the, no, that's not gonna be the last one. The Tarot. Let's see. That's gonna be the 4th. You're getting a total of 6. And that's weird. So this is actually the third one. The first one we worked with was The Modern Life. Second one, Pop Art. And of course, it may not resonate for every single person. I did recognize and try and give details when I saw, you know, different messages potentially for different people. So it does, you know, and it really does change, you know, if you are, you know, your gender, okay, in here, because, and I'm saying that just because there is a different dynamic that comes through. Anyways, we're looking at the archetype though, so this should be fairly neutral. I was thinking I'll do a you and them, okay? Look, it's even funny. One likes just plain cheese, pineapple pizza. I like the pineapple. Okay, and then one with pepperoni. Maybe we're gonna add some mushrooms. I don't know, or some olives, or I don't know what we're talking about, but the mini brands was a pizza big box. Okay, so we started with some Hershey's chocolate, had a little juice, and now we're having some pizza. Maybe gonna order that for your birthday even. I don't know. Makes me think about what we order when like my kids are having birthday parties. I saw someone being 61 or 60. That means probably also 43, 44, 45, 46. Or 6-1 Gemini. I'm not gonna give the names. And the Aquarius. I'm like, I'm gonna hold back names in this one. Anyway, so we are gonna try this Velvet Kiss Honey Nectar. I wonder if we'll see the nectar and the sweetness. That's different. So many different combinations of smells even. Okay. So happy birthday, happy solar return once again. You guys will be the very first video using these cards, or the zodiac sign using these particular decks for the month of April. Upcoming April Fools 401 is the full moon. I keep mentioning that in your opposites sign, the Libra, your partnership. Okay, pink moon. And we're at the new moon here when I'm doing this. So even though we're not right in your guys' energy, it just felt appropriate and right to do it this time. I see a lot of people burning actually in their pit of fire. I felt like doing that. I do have some new names of some characters that I need to, you know, that were spotlighted. And when I see spotlighted in my energy, and then they want to, and I speak up against, and I'm going to say against something that they say that is very toxic and triggering, and it actually shows emotional immaturity, okay? And why it's more than anything is why that type of belief or that behavior is actually not good for the dynamic of perpetrating that. So older gentlemen, you know, teaching younger gentlemen, younger boys of that it's a very sexist thing. It's very projecting, womanizing. And so yeah. Anyways, and of course, you know, crime and all that good stuff. And I'm a Libra, so justice and things like that. So, ooh, and I wonder if I, you know, because you do have Venus. Venus is going to be moving into the Taurus energy, and I feel like it will feel a little softer, a little. So when we get into Taurus energy, Taurus was really spotlighted in your previous one as well. But you guys have like Mars, and you have a lot of planetary energy, okay? And Mercury is moving forward now. I'm going to be moving into your guys' energy out of Piscean 320. Happy New Year, even. Okay. So I'm excited to see what this is, the guidebook, the archetype. I think what I'll do, like I said, is do one could represent you, and we'll see what comes forth. And the other could represent a different person within your life that you're thinking of. Now, use your own intuition and discernment. It could flip-flop, actually, depending on, you know what I mean, even regarding your gender, because masculines do have a different perception. And I'm not talking about when we're carrying our masculine energy and feminine. I'm talking about the specifics, like, you know, the programming, okay, between boys and girls, men and women. Okay. So we're gonna look at that. So you could decipher that. So Moldavite and Starseed has been spotlighted, okay? There's a star, man, David Bowie. You can't see through it right here, but it is a big chunk. This was one of, so I've been working with this for a while. We got the spine, and through the sun. It is so crazy. So crazy. Okay, we also have some Amazonite protection, Apache tear. Okay, for overcoming grief. I know, I'm just telling you. And protection with black kyanite for clearing away new ambition, new passion. Okay, even I have Libyan glass, which makes me think of tears too. And apophyllite. So I'm looking at the different crystals that are in this space. Egypt. I have the little starlight, which is like the fairy cross as well. I don't know. And we have spiritual protection with labradorite, the evil eye, selenite here. So I'm showing you how, you know, when we do this type of work, there is an understanding the energies. Okay, so I'm going to grab it in the center. Anyways, the only other deck I would feel guided in with the mermaids, pick a mermaid, and it was the Secret of Kohelin, okay, and the honoring of the masculine. And there was actually something really fascinating that did come through. So I see this as trying to heal, you know, so I might go out there and speak, but my Mercury is in Scorpio, so, and I'm a Libra, and I mean, I'm trying to heal partnership as well. So I often will see where the separation is. You know, I always just finding balance, okay? So when things get too far to the left or too far to the right, okay, the pendulum, you know, let's swing, okay? Jessica, the pilgrim, we're going on the pilgrimage. So, on the adventure, the pilgrim coming through. Weird, why does always scorpionic energy? I like horror movies. I'm like, I like horror movies. And you're not gonna believe, like, the pilgrim makes me also think of like my grandfather. Actually, I did see my grandfather's birthday, a grandfather energy. The pilgrim, the pilgrimage, 1010, Libra even. Or the 20th could be spotlighted. Let's see what's underneath. The stone. Okay, so now the stone made its appearance in that new moon message. Okay, so there could be a connection with that as well. I don't know. I just am sharing that. I was getting that. Aries. So we've been working with this. I also want to mention Meta Mystics channel. Virgo, Melissa, Missy. Because there was a time that it really guided me into working with these. Somehow, like, I was going through my own things and really like working with these. Okay, understanding the archetypes. So we have the stone cold. What is that? Stone, but I'm getting like, okay, 13 Ghosts, that movie, and who the pilgrim is or something. Is she like a witch? And the stone, rock hard, very earth energy. Okay, 50, 65, 67, 67. No. Yeah, 67. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why can't I get over the 6-7 thing? Someone could be that age even. Okay. Whoa, 2067, 2013. So we could be reflecting from 10 years ago. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, that's 13 years ago. Okay, my mother coming forth too. That's her past, like she passed away that long ago. So sometimes we do really connect as well with our ancestors this way. Okay, because understanding that is also, you know, our history, our upbringing, our roots, and doing healing regarding that is needing to understand that and as well, and part of your purpose. I mean, I don't know. That's what I think. There's always it was like even healing family issues and things like this, or healing separations, stereotypes. Because, you know, we're trying to, you know, be all one. And Libra's trying to be peacekeeper, but also needing to be independent. Okay. Weird. It's like Gemini energy is a stone. Weird. I always think of Prince because Roger Nelson, because 6-7 his birthday. I don't know, 10-10, big endings even. Okay, so you are them. All right, I'm going to bring the camera down. Pilgrim is first, and the stone. So I also have new ambition, new passion, solar. This is a tangerine quartz, tangerine, fire, crystal quartz, Lemurian singing crystals. I don't know why. I'm like, there's something being cleared, even protection. the sleeping away that. And Amazonite, what is Amazonite? You've been grieving. Okay. Okay, let me double check the camera that you can see. Should I bring it in a little further? Not first. Okay, so let's see what the Pilgrim says first. The Sacred Trifecta. I'm also going to look at, these ones are fun. So it's also, you know, you guys with the birthday messages, they're kind of, you know, it's a bonus. I'm kind of figure out what we're doing here. And reflecting, because I haven't worked with these for quite some time, just barely, and they are a little bit more in depth. Honestly, they were a deck. I read through all this book, and I really had to, before, they were something I felt like I couldn't actually work with until I had already done more diving deeper into them. But at the same time, I'm still gonna pull the book in as well. So the Pilgrim and the Stone, interesting. Oh, we can see summoning the divine. The root, the heart, the crown, 3 card. The inner quest, who, where, with what, and why. Okay, there's different options and potentials here. The Axis Monday, which is kind of like, you know, kind of like a Celtic cross spread. I actually chose the Celtic cross spread with the pop art tarot. That was kind of interesting. Kind of crazy. I'm not gonna, you know, you can listen. I'm like, you can listen. There's different options for what will come into the future energy. It really depends on the action taken and other things like that. So, I mean, the Heroine's Journey card. Oh, we have a 2-card one. So paying attention to the rotation of it is, and once again, not to overthink it, because a mug is just a mug. Final thoughts, a mug is a mug, all right? 59, 58, little Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sag energy. So, let's see, 20. Ooh, the Mystic comes next. No way. 100 and 101. 100%. Weird. Maybe it's like 100-year anniversary. I know this seems weird, but a pilgrim, you know what I'm saying? A pilgrim. My grandfather really always, like, so his upbringing, his desire, he was a farmer and a teacher. So, and he's Capricorn. So it kind of was like, oh, his desire was for owning, you know, land, but also a teacher. Plenty of other, and right, and you know, the horse. So I actually heard the horse too, but he made me go on these like Oregon Trail ride pilgrimage, which was like not fun. I'm just, but he was like, it'll humble you, anyways. But there's something about, he desired like his farmland, his thing, everything before it was ever sold, after he passed and everything, that it was would be at least 100-year-old farm. So there's something about this desire for, I do get like a new beginning even here. David White, how interesting. The Wanderer, the Traveler, the Apprentice. It's like Oregon or bust, or California or bust, or something. The Road Not Taken. I always think of The Road Less Traveled. Robert Frost. It's just showing me this. A new beginning, learning something as well. Weird, okay? Maybe also a Libra. Any of those other signs could be like a grandfather or something like this, even. Coming forth for you, even. Okay, or sensing that, or you could be this. Even in the stillness of meditation, the pilgrim feels the movement of the heart toward what is love. And we all have a deep longing to answer the call, to get unstuck. What are the obstacles between you and the door? When in light, open for learning, growth, adapting, and doing your studies. When in dark, there's non-committal and flakiness. To go deeper into this, the world, I see the world here, the world traveler. Read The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, or Mameen. I've never looked that one up. Mameen, Mameen, by David White. And White is Whyte. Frost and White. Interesting. White, because some of the dates and times, not all of them though. I didn't tell you all, I don't think. 113, 114, 117 this time, kind of jumped. But a lot of Capricorn, and then Aquarian. Weird. Oh, look at the smoke. Can you guys see that? I wonder. It is twisting around and coming. That is odd. Can you see it? Weird. This is pulling in like a lot of the analytical thinking as well. For the pilgrim, even, the outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep even, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetypal awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need ever amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. Oh, beckon the call, Dawn. What is that? We gotta be listening to music while we're doing it. Okay, the pilgrim. And gaining wisdom. Okay, now let's see. Now the stone. Dude, I get Chris Cornell. What a, like, I don't know why. The stone. I get like a Rolling Stone or whatever. What is it? It's a Chris Cornell song. Audio Slave. Cancer sign energy. Movement. Okay, weird. And 6, 7. But stone, it feels like it'd be earth, right? Okay. Excuse me. The mask. It's 67. Okay, we're almost there. I see the prayer, planting the seed. Oh, and being immovable, the stone. So as I get there, okay, Aries, Sag, traveling, learning something, Cancer sign, Leo, even the worship, reverence, the prayer coming through. 65, 61, right? 50, 65, 61. Weird, the seed, planting it. Wait, 50, 60, 67. So that's going to be like 66. I don't even know. Okay, I'm Roman numerals, okay? I got to remember these. Roman numerals now. Okay, here we go. I'm getting better at this. The seed. Oh, so we do have some Scorpio, Sag energy as well. The stone, a Sag, 9-9, even some Virgo. Aries, Sag. The eternal, the anchor, the rock. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. The rock, the stones. Okay, maybe it's literally the different crystals and stones. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us, as it changes ever so slowly our countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side. So no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. Okay, I know which stone. Okay, it's Petersite and Hawk's Eye. No matter how far we roam. That it's like a really, it's like a cousin, you know. It's a cousin to Tiger's Eye. Peter's sight. Hmm. Okay. And the pilgrimage. I think that's crazy because adventure, inspiration too. Okay. David again. Go deeper. Casper. David. Friedrichs. A walk at dusk. So whoever this is, Casper, like Casper, the friendly ghost, what? Casper, and it's David. Friedrichs. A walk at dusk with the stone. Okay. As it said, anchored our wild side, so now no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping us to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. Build a cairn in nature. What is this? Caring. Cairn. Cairn. See, I'm also still learning. Like, I don't know. I need to look that word up. This is, oh, curious. Something new to learn about. What does this mean? Find inspiration in Andy. Andy Goldsworthy's stone egg forms. Okay. And Amazonite traveling on the egg. I think that's weird that I feel drawn to do this. Like, I don't think these things through logically, honestly, sometimes. I mean, I'm like, ooh, new moon energy. But normally I wouldn't have even done this until we were in Aries energy. And then the fact that it's new and eggs represent something new being birthed. Something new. And the stone and the other stones I have here are also Apache tears for overcoming grieving and clearing this energy. Okay. And starseed with moldavite. So Amazon, the Amazonite. I don't have to remember what it. I need to look it up again. And then also spiritual protection. Okay, with a labradorite, mystical spiritual protection for what your travel. So this is even when you're doing inner travel work, okay? And staying grounded so that you don't, so your spiritual travel, maybe that's why there could be some Sag energy giving this guidance and understanding. Doesn't have to be, but I mean, learning about it, because they are very spiritual as well. And there's travel energy, and also wanting to stay grounded in reality so you don't like the Piscean energy. So, I mean, maybe because you also have like Neptune and Saturn in your energy, just shifted out of Piscean. 426, there's going to be a big shift from Uranus. It's been in Taurus's energy. It was entering into the Gemini's energy. If you're into that, check out Christopher Renstone's channel. I really like his the way he explains. It's very entertaining also, and he's really pretty good, really precise. But also I mentioned there's other astrologists, of course, your fellow Aries, Lori, okay? Lunatic astrology. Oh, there was this other Lori, spelled different, Loree or something. Canada. But the Dolphins. So it makes me think like literally like a fan of the Dolphins, like the football team, like Miami or something. I don't know. Very AI, very fake. Now AI is fun, but we want to see real, okay? And with all of this, we all know what's gonna happen. People want authentic, real videos, like, you know, that they're seeing the reality. Because we want good clarity. We've been in some illusion with all this Piscean, okay? The stone. How interesting. Tethers us to earth, helping to ground and connect to stillness. Yeah. Okay. All right. The stone balances the frenzy of our world. In Jewish mourning traditions, mourning, the Apache tears, which is, you know, gosh, why can't I think of it? It's like glass, it's lava, right? It's kind of like that. But the Apache tears have this little white on it. Why is it that a lot of these will represent tears frozen? So overcoming grieving, seeking, and often this is when, you know, someone in your life passes and you care and want to find that connection as well. Okay. And then clearing away heavy energies, the black kyanite. I always put this around my property even. It's like, and repairing. And Petersite helps us like to see both perspectives and also stay grounded in reality. Okay. Not in the fantasy. I love the fantasy. I love the escapism. Okay, too. So I get it, but Hawk's Eye. Hello. This is weird. So those are some other like potential things to go deeper with if you feel so guided, checking that out. When in light, steadfast, loyal, committed, and in the present. When in dark, someone feels weighted down, held back, or cold. So in Jewish mourning traditions, stones are left at graves rather than flowers. Sit with this vision for a moment and see what unfolds. Stones are left. A walk at dusk. Weird, because it makes me also think of like in some of the Native American tradition, isn't it? What is, you know, like they put stones all over the top of where, and even we also at cemeteries and stuff, right? You know, we have a headstone. I also see the dragonfly with the Apache tears. Transformation, if that's a sign. Also Sag. It makes me also think of, you know, Gemini, Scorpio, my mother, Aries even. Okay. This is interesting. So that's where we're beginning. Feels a little, so we're doing some healing with this. Okay, this is a higher level education here. All right, are we leveling up now? Okay, feeling chosen, leveling up. Like chosen, okay? Let's bring the camera down. So you decipher who you are in this dynamic, okay? Either or. I'm going to get a few messages, see what else might come out for the pilgrim. If you are the pilgrim or they're coming forth for you for guidance, that calling, the star born, dude. What? The crone, okay? We also have a feminine, you know, the crone represents like the grandmother, okay? The star born, the egg. Okay, this is a trip for me. I told you it's gonna be cool. Now she kind of sideways. Ooh, this is a death card again. Scorpio or Aquarius person. 313. Ooh, what? That one was crazy. What happened? That was Friday the 13th. Jason. You could have a Scorpionic grandmother, ancestor, Aquarius person, a starborn, someone being born during Aquarius season even, but are seeing that or watching over. I mean, that's the crow, I'm pretty sure. Brandon, Eric, huh? I kind of went sideways, so we're going to pay attention. The star. 1, 2. The lover. Okay. There is definitely connection. It's weird. Respecting, honoring the masculine. Okay. Transformation. A lot of Scorpio, Libra too. Okay. Or Aquarian energy. The lover. That's what's underneath. The traveler. The pioneer. Okay. So if you feel tuned into this one, definitely check out that other new moon message with the pick a mermaid, okay? because it's been coming through again. I even pulled charms. I feel like I want to bring charms in. I like working with the charms. I feel like they're fun. It's scorpionic too. It's putting and Taurus energy. I like even like 13 moons. Check out her channel. There could be something there for you. Taurus energy. I thought about, like, I understand the 13th zodiac sign. I just don't want to add more to my plate, if that makes sense, honestly. And then switching everything. I mean, I'm not doing those. There are plenty of other readers who do. Charms. Charms. Ooh, this one's fun. So something new is being birthed, okay? There could be definitely some of you, if that, whatever it is, or there's thoughts about, okay, they could even see you as this, okay? It's your birthday, that's the other thing. So sometimes there is that, it's you know, a celebration, once again, another year, you know, around the sun. And especially if there is like ancestors, it could even be a grandmother or something, or I don't know, whoever it is coming forth, because we have the crone, which does represent the feminine, and then a lover watching over you or something, and feeling like you were a star born or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be Aquarius. And a lover watching over. Look, 10, 15, 16, 17, 317. Oh my gosh, All Snakes Day. Hell Odin, the crone. Oh boy. I did see Hecate, okay, the triple goddess too. So, you know, to each his own. Crone. Ooh, I'm getting something different now with this, which is different, okay? So this person there could have been something regarding like Crohn's disease, okay, with the H. Does this have to do with your digestion or something? Doesn't have to be, that's for someone specific. A lover, healing. Okay, charms. Okay, we got the purple flower, daisy. Oh, the pearl came forth, and a little butterfly. No way, you're getting a, okay. I'm just gonna take these ones for now. The money, a coin. You have a coin. Why is this coin? Okay, that is an interesting little coin. A special coin. What does it say on it? Give me a second. Elizabeth. It's Queen Elizabeth II. It's a Queen Elizabeth. The second. Queen Elizabeth II. Okay, look, this pearl is golden. Queen Elizabeth. Okay, this is an odd thing to me. What is this type of thing? Is it a little leaf? I always think it's something like, it's a scraper or something. It looks like something you would paint with, or like, I get like the mortar, like masonry even, where you put, you know, it seems like something like that. Okay, and then the purple flower. Ooh, the purple flowers. The star. This one is an open star. Okay. I'm going to set that here with the starborn, just because, you know. And this shows a little butterfly, something transforming. The grit. Okay, pearl always represents the grit after, you know. And it's fairly rare. And then you have that transformation, a butterfly. Oh, we have connection to maybe where there is, ooh, weird, the cactus, desert flower, cactus, this area. So I always think of desert areas, Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, you know, whatever, where there's desert or cactuses. Okay, this makes me think of Arizona more, or I think I get Mookie, Jasper, Anna, or traveling somewhere, because I received a little gift that was in the shape of that, and So this is also, okay, Muke, so you can be working with that. This is about aging gracefully, okay? Especially with understanding that. Transformation is beautiful. The Lover. Seeing your lover. You remember when they said, I want to grow old with you? Did they really mean that? Grow old with you? Or were they needing to look out and always look for something new? See, that's the difference there. Loving the beauty. Little Sag energy, Capricorn even, Libra. Aries. That's what I'm putting. Susan B. I want to say it's Susan B. Anthony. I don't know why. Susan B. Anthony. When I'm touching that coin, Elizabeth II. I don't even know who she is really. But, and a little heart. An open heart. Little gold open heart. It's a small heart. And we have learning, wisdom. Okay, a teaser even. The apple, love. The starborn. Learning about this. Little acorn. Wow. So a total of, look, I feel this threes, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The little acorn. So, oh my gosh, be like the squirrel, girl. Jack, the white stripes, and Meg. Okay, but the little acorn, it always represents this little seed that grows into the oak tree. Okay, it takes time, but it's one of the strongest. A little Taurus energy with it too, a little Leo. The acorn. So different, maybe different charms give different connection. Okay, before I jump into reading the cards, because I am going to read what it says in the book, let's see what the stone has. Like a stone. I think that's a song even by Audioslave or Soundgarden, one of Chris Cornell's. Like a stone. I don't know. And Peter's sight or hawk. Hawk's eye. I saw the hawk too. Do you see the hawk? Okay. Seeing a higher perspective. Okay, this usually has some really cool like blue in it. I know I got a little hangnail there. It's okay. What's this called? Like a cabot. You can turn this into a necklace or, you know, some people, you know, what is it called? The little, it's like a fake tie, like a men tie. That is not. I don't know what they're called. I'm kind of seeing that. Like it looks kind of like, you know, westerny or something. It's like a, but normally you can put this, but I just never did. I just purchased this one. Pretty cool though. When I feel guided, I'm a collector. It was all about my process of learning as well, and what brought me joy, and now I'm able to actually use it for what I do, not realizing, because I see this now. I mean, it's been a hobby. It's been part of my journey, also learning, but also where I put my focus. So it's building. So it's become more of my work. Okay. Okay, so let's set that there. Now the stone, let's see. Let's get just a couple. Hopefully there's only a few, but I'm gonna let them come out. So let's see what the stone holds. So if you are the stone person or you're wondering about the stone person, whoa, this one, no way, oh my gosh. Very stubborn, very fixed energy, okay? Like, I don't know. The fixed signs, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries. Wait, you're not fixed. Those are cardinal. Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus, Scorpio are the fixed signs. Whatever, though, that's weird. I shoveled it and that one popped out. Underneath there is Eros, a diamond. Oh, a diamond. Eros. 71 Cancer sign. Okay, so maybe it could be a cardinal even, or I don't know. I was thinking Capricorn. The vow. Someone took a vow. Wow. They feel like a commitment, a vow to honor. Hawk's eye. Or what? Wow. Okay. Okay. This is 54, 54 even. Some being 54. So we have like our 67. Even Gemini or Taurus. Eros underneath there. I don't want to take too many, like I was said. The stone I already read, so we could reiterate that. Eros was kind of sideways. It's kind of hard to... No, maybe it is up. This one is hard to decipher if it's up or down. No, okay, I see it as I look closer. This is a diamond in her mouth. She's holding it in her mouth. Spit it out. Don't put it in your mouth. That's weird. It makes me think of like Madonna and putting those... That's a little... I don't know. The vow. Contract, commitment, coconut, cherries. Woo, peace. Okay, let's get some charms. What about the stone? Oh, a flower again. There's a little piece of the fabric. So I always get a little Virgo. Oh, we have open hearts again, though. The vow. To help somebody like heal their heart even. We have the little green flower. It's a little tiny green flower. Maybe it's missing a little. It looks like a gem is missing. I don't know. Okay, we have more. Oh, a red flower. So we're looking at all the flowers now. Eros. Okay, we have a starfish. The stone, okay, the starfish. Oh, is this a pear or an avocado? I don't know. It's some fruit that has a pit. Kind of looks like a pear because it's not green, but, and it has some fruit. And no, in this one, we're only getting 2 of each. And red, sparkly. This could be a stop. Spit it out. I'm getting a red flower. What? Or it's sparkly, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe it's red, sparkly, but sometimes that can mean stop or go. It depends on the perspective. Ooh, maybe it's more of a red stone that sparkles or something. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So let's jump into these Aries. Okay, I'm just going to open the book and see where we start. In the shadow, my shadow, 117, 116, your shadow, 25, 26, 27, 28. From when you were 28, we're dealing with a Capricorn. Unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. My shadow. All right, Aries, your fellow Aries and Tool and 42 and 6. That's interesting. That's what I open it up to, though. So the river, in your shadow, the river, even an Aquarius or something during that time, 130, 131, the horse is there too. 34, someone could be 34 or an Aquarius, the river. Where's these places? Now, Starborn's number 3. Maybe I should just go there. Oh, I see the crone. There we go. Now, she kind of sideways here. Now, there could be some Leo. This person could also be 86 or a Scorpio, 87. The witch. I told you, the witch. Yes, the witch. Okay, the triple goddess even. Unapologetically magic. Okay, in 86 or 87. Someone could be born that time too. They could also have Scorpio or Leo energy. Libra, Virgo. The witch, the old woman, and the sage. Some sage too. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation of the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, and crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right and wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life, and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth. Using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge, her energy resides in all of us. Though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre, awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. Hecate, Baba Yaga, and Lilith. I've already worked so much with all of them. But not as much Lilith. As much as Baba Yaga and Hecate. What's a Dumati? Dumavati? Okay. When in light, there's this clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, and wise, and magic. When in dark, very vindictive, bitter, even isolated or ostracized. Okay, the crone has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty, day-to-day musings. She moves away from such relationships and seeks a deeper path, even if this means a more solitary life, where we get a little hermit mode, okay? Yeah, the superficial, the fake. Yeah. It's like, and it does become annoying, though. Maybe this is a raven to some, or a crow. The crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. Okay, the crone is often seen with the crow, the smoke, the night, and the moon. I see it as people wanting to heal, okay? Here's my thing. And make changes within the world. Part of your soul tribe, okay? Part of your soul's purpose. Okay? Because clearly there is bad. So maybe that's why it's sideways. But it's those who call evil good and good evil. But also understanding it, this is, so it's people having awakenings, okay? And stuff like this. Because we know that manipulating and harming people and narcissistic abuse, violence, that's clear. That is not okay. It's more like she's just accepted the status quo. Okay, but we have the starborn, the lover. No, she's kind of sideways. Okay. Number three. Ooh, what's a 1, 2, 3? Okay, this could also be your crown, your heart, and your root. So I feel like that root, your roots could be with the crow. I mean, but with also the pioneer, okay? The starborn in your heart. Maybe even the lover, though. Okay, the starborn. Ooh, this one shows me picking with using the pendulum. I don't know if I've done this. The missing hero, 33, mastering. I'm flipping back, and it's been a while since I worked with this book, so I'm like, oh yeah, time to find the hero within. 35. The pendulum. That's what I started with, okay? That was picking the choices. One could be that age even, or some Piscean, Gemini, Leo. Scorpionic energy too. Okay. Card rotation. Treat the card as an added layer of meaning. Okay. Let's go to the starborn. Number 3. The divine child, the star child, the destined child, okay? 6, 7, what is this? 6, 6. Okay, maybe even Gemini, okay? Or I mean, tripping over joy. 312, Piscean, the divine child. 6, 6, 6, 7. So even some Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. Ooh, we have 12, 13 as well. Some Sag energy. Libra, Virgo. The starborn, as well as even you. Okay, Aries, the divine child, the star child, the destined. When in light, there's trust, vibrant, alight, and aimed. When in dark, feelings of misalignment or loss. Go deeper with Tripping Over Joy by Hafiz, Shakespeare's Star-Crossed Lovers. Star-Crossed Lovers. Have your chart read. Okay, maybe go ask one of these astrologists. Have your chart read. Study your constellated shape. Ask questions. What does the process conjure in you? Faith or mistrust? What would happen if you saw the galaxy as your ally? So it could even be having a chart read of a new birth or a new baby or something, someone coming forth. I don't know if Lori does those. I'm trying to remember. Maybe check out even Meg Moonbeam's channel. I mean, I'm not like, I understand it. I kind of studied it a lot. I mean, a lot. But especially when you have a really complex one, okay? And some of you have some complex stuff. And I mean, actually, you may have already kind of studied it, but maybe it's even a child, okay? Or something like that. And seeing like something was in alignment. I don't even know, like the stars aligned, okay? It was like divine timing. But then we have the lover, which is even finding the lover within your own self, okay? And I read that one just barely because I came out with that masculine one, which was very interesting. And the swans. I mean, we have a different dynamic here with the charms that came forth. Ooh, the judge. The shadow. Judging the shadow. Okay. Let's see. So 10, 15, 16, 17. That's so weird because it's even like the star card, like hope and optimism. Okay. Now I'm going to say with your pop art tarot message, that was potential for future, but there was also the devil as a potential. So, and it was about lust, okay, and not caring about what your partner thinks or does, and normalizing it or saying, or obsession. We have 94 and 95. So this could also be, I always think synchronicities. No, it doesn't mean that it has to be, but I'm going to share that. It could be a Virgo person, Sag, a lot of Sag energy, Aquarian, Leo. Yeah. Or Virgo is coming forth. But it doesn't have to be. The heart, the beloved, the devoted, a connection, expansion, devotion, and it being in awe. Literally last night, like there is like this, they sell, not crystals, they sell like necklaces and stuff like that. And it's called awe, A-U-D, like, and literally it's so crazy because all the different goddesses have popped up. And last night was Hecate. And I was like, oh. Because there was some crazy shit, okay? I just was... the leprechauns came out. Oh, boy. Okay, so go deeper. You can contemplate Aphrodite, Radha, or Krishna. Okay, when in light, there is connection, expansion, devotion, being in awe. When in darkness, it's indulgence, attachment, or obsession. Okay, pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. See, I'm being Libra Taurus, and I have so much Venetian. Um, but my Mercury is in Scorpio, and my Mars is in Leo. So I think of these things too. Hmm? And why I am who I am. And my moon is in the 8th house, and it has wounding. So it helped me to understand some of the things within my own growing up and what I witnessed, even my own mother and stuff like this. 8th house energy, scorpionic, okay, with the Taurus moon, with Sedna and Chiron. And it helped me to understand my own life journey and not be in a sense of a victim with or anger. I mean, I still see it out in the world, certain things, but it helped me heal. But I also had to communicate it and have the conversation. And some people are not open for that. And that's when you started finding. I think it's fascinating that the pearls here are like golden with this lover. The lover archetype is present everywhere, okay? Not just where conventional forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is an unconditional. When you hold someone else's gaze for several moments, you'll feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another, but the true gift is finding that lover within yourself. I always see this as also really enjoying who you are, okay? And with it being the swan, I mean, when I was younger, I just remember like the ugly duckling, that story. I was so sensitive, like, and I was very quiet, until I hit like the rebellious age, okay? Because my own parents and family, you know, had their own things, and I understand that now. And the whole, they did the best they could with what they had, their knowledge. So helping with even things like that. I think this is like the same thing. Like I was saying, it smells so good up here. It's very kind of Taurus, Venetian, okay? And the cookies and the incense and the paintings and listening to music. Although I like some heavy music. It just gets my vibes. I don't know. It somehow, sometimes that's a way of me expressing any of the frustrations or anger. But it's what I used to listen to as a teenager. It's nostalgia too, so. The lover is in awe of what the world represents. Okay, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. It's the lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, wham bam, you know, but the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake with no expectations or rules about what should be, rather. Okay, see, like beautiful messages with that. Queen Elizabeth the second. Why did the Susan B. Anthony pop in my head? I don't even know. A special coin or something. The one that I saw was a penny, but it was a Canadian penny. With the maple leaf from 1972. That was yesterday. But it was actually 2020. It was a memory. Okay, so the stone we read, okay? Now let's see. The vow is what came out. So this could be you or them, right? So let's see what this archetype is. The open heart. A vow is taken. And then whatever this fruit is, or if it's an avocado or a pear, that's kind of what I see. The vow. Partridge in a pear tree. On the summer, my true love gave to me. Okay. Well, let's see. So it is 54. The gem. The vow. Okay, the promise, the oath, and the contract. To me, this is kind of like the high priest too, or something. Okay, but Aries, Libra, Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, 10, 11 even. The promise, the oath, the contentment. When in light, bearing witness to the shift toward destiny. When in dark, there's unconscious vows, unkept promises, messy karma. Okay. So not following through. Now it did come up right. The arrows looked like it was in reverse. So learn the yamas, the 5 vows of the seeker. Messy karma when in darkness, unkept promises. See, breaking vows, breaking promises. An oath. We have 2 rings, 2 hearts, connection. When the vow is spoken, like even like the wedding vow, you know, or whatever, or a promise to be there for someone. Okay, maybe you made a promise, like when my mom was on her deathbed 13 years ago. I remember my husband saying to her that he promised that he would take care of her daughters and her granddaughters. So even a vow like that. And by the way, I'm married an Aries, so it's been fun. we need each other to balance it out. Okay. But also we give each other, we're unique, different people. He is not into this stuff at all. He used to kind of look at it like he liked the crystals and stuff, but he doesn't believe in any of those things, you know. He doesn't believe. Virgo energy there too. Okay. Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of a ceremony and a ritual that means time stands still and anything is possible. Think of the last promise you made. Was it to yourself or another? Has it been upheld or broken? When the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and our intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mythic stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the external and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either recommit to it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promise. See, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what we see. So this makes me think very much of like a wedding vow. To love, cherish, honor, sickness and health, okay, for richer, for poorer, okay, and all those things. And then in this world, we see people, that's where they create karma. Okay, by breaking contracts, by lying, cheating, manipulating, you know. So look at how much karma these people have created for themselves as well. And that's why it's always seen like, oh, and taking accountability. Especially in being in denial that you've done anything wrong. That's just that is a karmic person who is not clearing their karma but creating more. They don't have good dharma, okay? And most of the time probably they also don't believe, okay? Like in God, in spirit. And they might pretend to for show, but but someone took a vow and it's being upheld. So honoring that, even our ancestors in spirit hear the vow. So that's the thing with words, right? So people, when you speak something too, or you say that, I mean, it's kind of like with anything, like even in the world, like someone, a Hippocratic oath, you know, to do no harm, to uphold the law, okay, to do, you know, the president, the government, you know, the Congress, the doctors, the lawyers, all those people out there. And then if they break that vow, that's, they've broken a spiritual law, a contract. Like, I mean, they've created bad karma. Okay. Okay, so someone needs to stop with something. Look, now this is the diamond in her mouth. That's odd. Eros, okay? Spit it out. Just say it. That's what the cards say. I'm just reading it. She's very in tune, though. The gem is there, too. Eros. So we have, let's see, 50, 60, 71. 7-1. And the prayer, the stone was there, remember? The mirror. Oh, we're getting close to the end. It's an initiation. Eros is the initiation. Whoa. Now, this might be very different from, you know, some of the tarot. Okay. 208 and 209. Eros. So something maybe could have been in February, okay? Different numbers can have different synchronicities, because this is making me think of like something else, okay? Love as desire, eroticism, and sensuality. Okay, in darkness there's madness, projection, and obsession. The basket of figs. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Sag. Okay. Plato reminds us that Eros can be experienced as platonic love. It is activated when we witness beauty and truth in the world, when our barriers soften. The Hindu goddess Lalita, she who plays Lalita, can help activate Eros energy. She is also known as the Empress of Desire, Kami Shravri Ellen. Okay. When in light, there's passion, there's playfulness, and sexual health. I feel like something's not. There could be madness, projection, obsession. Go deeper by reading the Love Sonnet. Ooh, Pablo. Okay, the Love Sonnet number 11, 1011 by Pablo Neruda. Or The Basket of Figs by Ellen Bass. Though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another being, a human being, merge with nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything we perceive we are separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth. Oh, the labyrinth. Weird. Because labyrinth is sitting right here by me, too. And I have the snake, the Egyptian, the Ankh as well. So Jim Henson, David Bowie, makes me think of Taurus. A Libra, too, because this is part of my nostalgia. Oh, I haven't worked with the labyrinth for a while. Sarah. But the labyrinth of love. I get this song by the Talking Heads, Dave Byrne, and you might ask yourself, what is this? What is this song though? How did I get here? How is this my beautiful home, my beautiful wife, whatever? You may ask yourself. Hmm. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. Okay. That's what I have for you guys with the archetypes, the wild unknown for your birthday messages. That was really fascinating, Aries. I hope you enjoyed you and them. That's an interesting one. Okay, so up next, like I was saying in the description box, I will link in all of the different videos. We're going to go to the romance messages next, okay? That's weird. I decided to do romance and then love kind of popping in here, okay? And vows. We got the bag of ice and the pink oracle, okay? I'm excited to go check that out. See, I'm so excited to do these ones, actually. So, anyways, Aries, once again, happy birthday, happy solar return. Check my channel for your other movies. Oh my gosh, so he's watching movies all the time. This pink oracle, that's so weird that it's connecting with the star seed energy. I want to say that too, and a bag of ice to cool things down. Even maybe I always think of bag of ice is when I'm going to put stuff in the cooler because we have ice in the fridge, so going camping or needing coolers. Pink oracle. But I actually saw, if I can remember, it's a different name. It starts with a Z. And his channel, his tarot channel. I can't remember. Maybe I'll look and see if I can, but it's like Starseed or something, even. Zaid, I don't know. It's something different. Something different. But that's so weird too. And the honey and nectar. Okay. Thank you once again. Happy birthday. Bye, Aries.